Hi there, Year 2. Next lesson of computer art, and we are going to be looking at an artist that we have looked at before, Picasso. So you're going to be trying to produce your own picture in the style of Picasso. So to do that, you're going to be making and editing shapes on the computer, and you're going to try and produce at least 3 different shapes by rotating them, resizing them, and filling them in with colour, and then arranging them to create a piece of art that looks like it could be in the style of Picasso. Now, it's quite tricky. I've been having a go at that today, and I have to say I found it really hard. But that doesn't mean we can't have a go. So you probably remember a little bit about Pablo Picasso. He was a Spanish artist, and he lived between 1881 and 1973. And he's famous for using a style of art called cubism, which uses lots of different shapes to create pictures. And it kind of breaks down a picture that would normally look realistic and puts it back together looking very unrealistic. People sometimes find it hard to work out what the picture is of due to the shapes not always being the ones that we would use to draw the object. So you have to really use your imagination. He's world famous, and some of his paintings are millions of pounds. Lots of people like his art because it makes them think deeply about what is going on in the picture. You can't just look at the picture and immediately know what it is. You have to really think about it. So there's a little video clip here on YouTube. If you want to have a look at it, you don't have to, but it just explains a bit more about the art form of cubism. And then have a look at these pictures. What do you think they are of? The one in the middle is particularly unusual, isn't it? He did lots of paintings like this that were actually portraits of people. So he broke down the person into shapes, colours, and maybe just one distinctive thing. The one on the right is quite clear, isn't it? Woman on a chair. What about the one on the left? Looks to me a little bit like a plate, maybe. Reminds me of a toilet roll in a dish, or maybe a jelly. But what shapes can you see? Well, especially on the right and the woman sitting on a chair, you can see rectangles, triangles, squares, circles. So if you're able to use a computer program on your computer, you're going to be selecting the shape buttons, and you can change the colour of the lines and the shapes, can't you, by selecting the colour tool, which you might want to do. And you can resize them, move them around, adjust the shape, and then you can change the orientation, so change which way round it is. See if you can find that tool on your program. And I do suggest that you practice quite a lot using all the different tools you're going to need. So the colour fill, the line tool, the shape tool, the resizing and reorientation buttons, because it is harder than it looks. So when you have practice, have a go at recreating your own Picasso painting. If you have a look at this one, can you spot which part of the painting this is? I'll upload all 3 pictures so you can choose which one you want to do, or you might even want to have a look online and see if you can find another one of Picasso's that you particularly like. There's hundreds to choose from. But really think about the shapes and colours that you need to use in order to make it look like the painting. You might want to have a look at mine, which wasn't particularly good. This is my version of Woman Sitting in a Chair by Picasso. I've put the picture in the corner so you can see what it should look like. It was really hard. But perhaps you'll find it a little bit easier than me. Anyway, don't be perturbed. Have a go. Good luck. See how you get on. There's also this website I found which allows you to create your own portrait in the style of Picasso by choosing different ears and eyes and noses, mouths. That's quite fun. It wouldn't work on my computer, but you may well have more luck than me. So have a go if you fancy it. And as usual, good luck.